Okay, in our previous segment we showed that the electric force and the magnetic force were related to each other, that you could put them together to make the electromagnetic force. So now what we want to know is it possible to take the electric field and combine it with the magnetic field? So how are they related to each other? So this picture is going to show that. In the first column, we're going to talk about how does electric current do things. Then in the second column, that's going to be the electric field, and then in the third column is going to be the magnetic field. So in the first column, we've already discussed this when we talked about electromagnets. And so you're going to have a nail, and then you're going to have a coil that goes around it. And at first, we're not going to attach the coil to anything. And notice what happens. Nothing. So this thing does not produce any magnetism. It's not an electromagnet because it doesn't have the electro part yet. So in the picture that's underneath it, we've got a nail, and then we've got the coil of wire, but this time we're going to attach it to a battery. And then when we do that, it does make a magnetic field. So the magnetic field is going to look something like this. So we could say that electric current makes magnetism. Okay, that's what the first column is saying. The electric current makes magnetism. But we can go a little bit further than that, because we know that if you've got a wire and that it's carrying an electrical current I, that there were 4 reasons for it. So reason number 1 was it was experiencing an electric force. The electric force pushes the electrical charges through the wire. The second reason was going to be that there might be a voltage. So a voltage across the wire pushes the electricity. The third reason was electrical energy. So electrical energy also, it's going to go from regions of high energy to low energy, and that's going to push the electricity. But what was the fourth reason? What was the fourth reason why electricity flows? Because there was an electric field. So now we could say that not only does electric current cause magnetism, but we could also say that the electric field causes magnetism. So there's going to be our first connector between the electric field and magnetism. An electric field can cause magnetism. All right, now we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the last column, and we want to know, what does magnetism cause?